It's the nor'easter everyone is talking about.
I'm declaring a state of emergency throughout the entire state of New York.
Snow slamming the Salt City on a Sunday, putting us over 100 inches for the season.
Snowiest city in America. Used to it.
While crews try to keep up and clear the streets this morning.
And how long is your shift?
Until we're done.
They'll also have our specialized units being prepared and being pre-positioned in certain areas so we can quickly respond to crashes or disabled vehicles as emergency calls and conditions change.
Hundreds of cancellations are in place from businesses to schools.
Tomorrow's a snow day for ESM.
Travel advisories are in place for nearly every county in central New York as snowy roads will make for a slippery commute this morning.
We have team coverage for you this morning to help you out while you dig out and get ready for the next round of lake effect.
The morning news starts now.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station, you're watching the morning news.
Welcome in. It is 6:31. You have Ryan and Rachel here with you on this Monday, January 26th.
And of course, we are in Storm Team Alert this morning. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the bottom of your screen. More than 250 alerts right now for closures and delays. As the Salt City digs out after a snowy weekend, the worst of the nor'easter may be over, but the lake effect snow party is not over for everyone.
The party, I like that. We have team coverage for you this morning. NewsChannel 9's Andrew Donovan is out on the roads while Kate Thornton is tracking the storm from the parking lot. Let's start with Kate.
Hey, good morning, everybody. A cold, snowy start to our day. All the schools are closed, and maybe you're thinking of how you can get out and about this morning. Now, we are picking up additional snow. It's very light. It's very fluffy. And actually, this snow, the just right amount of cold temperatures and moisture, it is creating the most perfect snowflakes. So if you're looking to do something with the kids today, I highly recommend going out and seeing. It's not the best for making snowballs and snowmen. It's not wet enough, but these ice crystals are just absolutely beautiful. It's exactly what you think of a snowflake with that. Love it. All right, it is a very, very light and fluffy snow. And because we have these big flakes, it looks sparkly outside. So that's really nice too. But however, because it's so cold, because we still have some of this snow, the roads are still going to be slippery this morning. The plows have been doing an excellent job. These roads were about as good as you could ask for under these conditions. It really helped. I think a lot of people stayed home yesterday, of course. But this morning, we still have active snow falling to the ground. And because we're in the teens, it is sticking, and we got that hard snowpack on the roads. The heavy snow is still hanging out in the North Country, but even that's starting to peel out of here a little bit. And our temperatures are staying in the teens today. There is no snow melt happening anytime soon. The snow that we're picking up today and the whole rest of the week, it is sticking around because we are staying very cold the entire week. And we have more snow in our forecast, either with clippers moving through or additional lake effect. We have a lake effect snow warning going into effect tomorrow through Thursday for parts of the Tug Hill. So we'll be tracking all that for you as the week goes on. For now, we're going to send it back to the studio, the warm studio, to Ryan and Rachel.
I think I put Kate in the ditch there. My fault. I was with her graphics. I was a little behind there. I apologize. I wasn't listening. I'm like, wait a minute, I have a job to do. I apologize, Kate.
Kate, get back in here and drink some coffee and get warm there.
And take back your clicker.
Yeah. He's too much for him.
We need you.
Too much multitasking. The worst of the snow has moved out for now, but those crews are still trying to catch up out there.
That's right. They are doing great work, as you heard Kate mention. So now we send out Andrew Donovan. He's got a plow behind him. He's been all over the area. He has made his way to Manlius.
To a Dunkin'.
To a Dunkin' Donuts. I see what you did there. Very nice. Get a hot cup of coffee, Andrew. Take it over.
I wish I was smart enough to be that proactive. I just picked where I thought was a good spot. But you're right. I think I may have to consider a nearby warm beverage. I'm in the village of Manlius, right along Route 92. And I really don't want to compare the conditions of municipalities, but I feel like this is probably the worst I've seen it in terms of the road. Maybe it's because it's later in the morning and people are finally starting to wake up and go about their business, so maybe it's a little busier, but there's certainly a good layer of slop on the road. Kate's talking about how She calls it a snowpack. Very hard for the plows to get right to the bare pavement. And so in the village of Manlius, we're seeing the traffic a little slower, and there's certainly intersections throughout all of central New York where the plows quite haven't cleared the full turn, so to speak. Those beautiful snowflakes that Kate's been describing are certainly falling in full force here in the village of Manlius. It is beautiful, but it is slowing things down this morning. I wonder how the swans are doing. We're not far from the swan pond. Hopefully they're keeping warm, however swans keep warm, whatever their warming abilities might be. But it's beautiful. It's slow going. A lot of plow drivers very tired this morning, working hard all day yesterday and then overnight. I have spoken to people throughout my travels this morning, and you can tell there's some frustration. People are frustrated with the slow going roads. People are frustrated, even though this is light and fluffy. When you have this much of it, it's still a lot to scoop into a shovel. I've met a few people sick and tired of shoveling already, Ryan and Rachel.
Well, I'll tell you, whether it's a squall or a swan, this guy covers it all for us. Andrew Donovan, great reporting. Thank you so much for getting up early with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I am curious about the swan's warming abilities. We'll have to research that.
A cup of coffee on Rachel, so go ahead and grab one.
Butter pecan for me. Thank you.
There you go. Well, some flight cancellations, by the way, causing trouble on the tarmac at the Syracuse airport this morning.
A number of early morning flights have now been canceled, some of them en route to D.C., Boston, Philly, LaGuardia, JFK. If you have a flight today, make sure you are monitoring that status of your flight closely and directly with your airline.
From the skies to the streets, it is important to give those plows plenty of space, and that includes when you park and where you park. The city is asking people in the Syracuse neighborhoods to make sure vehicles are parked on the correct side of the street so plows can properly clear roads as more snow moves in.
And those safety warnings, by the way, not just for drivers, they apply to plows too. Check out these photos into the newsroom from Montville Fire Company. A plow striking a telephone pole, snapping it clean in half. It happened at the intersection of Old Seneca Turnpike and State Street Road, just north of the village of Skaneateles. Crews say there were no injuries, and National Grid was on scene working on those repairs.
If you haven't already, now is the time to download the Storm Team app so you can be winter ready anytime, anywhere. All you have to do is scan that QR code or search it in the App Store.
All right now it is 6:37. Still ahead on the morning news. Kate's coming back inside, and she'll have a full check on that forecast and how things are looking the rest of the week. Lake effect not done with us quite yet.
Yeah, we owe her a coffee as well. Andrew and her. We better start
get the wallet.
Yeah, get the wallet. And remember, you only have a few minutes to weigh in on the question of the day. Where was the coldest Super Bowl play that was not in an enclosed stadium?
You're watching The Morning News with Ryan Dean, Rachel Polanski, and Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast. News Channel 9, the local station.